Hello and welcome to another episode of the Business of Business podcast. I'm your host, Roy. I do bring you a wide variety of guests, talk about a diverse set of topics. Today, I'm going to continue a series that I'd started a few weeks ago. It's the kind of LinkedIn for beginners, I guess. We talked in the first episode, talked about the filling out your profile, kind of walk through it, how to do it, and making sure that we get it filled out completely. In the second episode, we talked about just making connections, how to go through and look for people that you can connect with. And anyway, if you haven't heard those, so give those a listen. Today we're going to talk about actually liking and commenting on other people's work. It's the day of Facebook. Most people know how to do it, but there's some that's still a little bit unsure. So we thought we'd just take a look and go through and at least start that process. And then probably in the next episode, what we'll do is look at making some of our own original posts and maybe touch on long form content. But a good way to, if you're just now building up your followers and your contacts, one thing you need to do is you want to go through and see what they're posting, and you don't really do it for things that you really don't like, or but if you find things that people are posting that speak to you or that you agree with, it's always nice just to give them a little see here, just give them a little like. There's all kinds of emoji things there that I don't really use all that, but at least we just reach out and say, hey, we like that, and even make a little comment if we need to or want to. I'm going to go over to somebody that posts quite a bit of good material. Monique's been on the show, so I know her. I know how. I know what she posts about, so let's go over here. She had a really good collage of things that I wanted to look at, but let's see what she's been posting. See if we can find one that. Yeah, it's a little more difficult looking down through somebody else's post while we're taping, but it just is what it is, so we can look down through there without having to another big thing on LinkedIn these days are the surveys, which I don't mind taking. I've done a few, and I think that they're interesting. It's not always the intended audience. You may get comments or people that participate that really aren't in the group that you would love to be targeting, but can give you a general idea. So she's asking about what functionality would we like LinkedIn to add or enable. Let's just go with our pre-scheduled videos. That would be pretty good. So here's one that she's done, breaking down the digital strategies, 7-step framework. So just put a like, and then we're going to put a comment. Just as simple as great info. QE. Oops. Help if we spelled info right. Oh, we'll spell it out. So we just comment on her. Let's go over here to another contact that we just had. We just aired her episode. Rico was talking about intellectual property. So we'll see what she's got. See what she's. The other thing that this will do, a lot of times people reciprocate, like Monique, I know she will comment and like a bunch of stuff that I have done. So that's one reason it's important to reach out to people, either that you follow, people that you um, uh, connected with, is just to show them that you're here and you're still watching their stuff, and it will lead to them reciprocating that. And because a lot of times when they comment or like your stuff, it puts it out in front of their audience too. So it's a great way to reach an extended audience. Let me see what she's got. What else she's got? We just commented on that one. But this is important. We want to, I feel it's important, especially marketing and sales. We want to disseminate information. And even if we are in human resources and wanting to attract workers, this is a great way to put out, what's the company about? What are their beliefs? What about uh, what about the products, services that we have? Without just constantly be just, sending emails or cold calling people. This is a great way to put information out there. And if you get it in front of a big enough audience, you will always find people that are interested. It's a great way to educate and attract people to your profile as well. So let's see. This is one talking about a career. So we'll just and we just be be general with this one and just put thanks for sharing. So that's the way that you want to go through and comment on your connections. Now, once you start building up a lot of connections, then when you go to just log on and go to the home, you'll see your feed. And so you can look down through and, some of it's very informational, some of it's motivational, but it's always good to look down through here and see what others have going on. There's one positive, mine's positive vibes, so we can just like that. But anyway, that's really that's the gist of how that goes. So just challenge you this week to get out there and take some time during the day, either at lunch or in the evening, just to scroll through some of your connections or look through your feed, find things that you like, comment. Just get used to commenting on it, because it can really be helpful not only to build your audience, but put a lot of great information out there. So like I said, the two previous episodes were showing you, talking through making sure that you have your profile filled out completely. Also, how to start building your connections, reaching out to people that or have worked with. It's important to, be sure to reach out to only people that and are connected with, not just to be spamming a lot of people. They definitely frown on that. And I guess if they get enough complaints, they might put you in LinkedIn jail. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but it's just always better to reach out, because the other part, I always feel like how I feel if people that I don't know are reaching out to me, it's usually because the very next thing they're going to do is hit me with some kind of a sales pitch. So just be careful, who you reach out to connect with, and also who you connect with. You can go in and kind of rescind that connection. So anyway, next time, what I want to talk about will be, let's make some of our own posts and talk about the difference between posting like on this wall feed versus the long form posting, and what you may want to do over there. That's going to do it for this episode of the Business of Business podcast. I appreciate your attention. You can find us, of course, at www.thebusinessofbusinesspodcast.com. We are on all the major social media networks as well. A video of this will go up on YouTube when this episode goes live. So you can find us at the Business of Business podcast YouTube channel. If you have any suggestions, if you'd like to be a guest, if you'd like to see a topic talked about on the show, please reach out. It's Roy at thebusinessofbusinesspodcast.com, and be glad to, entertain having you on. We just like to get people that speak to businesses, give them some actionable items, some things to think about that they can take home and actually put into practice to help themselves. So until next time, that's going to do it. Take care of yourself. Take care of your business.